Hi everyone, welcome back to my journey testimony to February. Today it's gonna be another commentary. I thought I'd bring out some stuff. I forgot to mention her initials because back in 1985, after that dream, I woke up by seeing the ceiling. Yeah, I saw the spelling of her initial. M-L-F. I wonder what this means. M-L-F. Kind of brush off. Okay. Then I see it disappear. And I got that in my head. Then, after the first person that told me she's can see in the vision, remember I said about 4 people can see my future wife. The first one said her first name started with an M and there's an L. M and L. I see. Not telling me full. God will not reveal her name in my dream because I'll tell you why. God tells me why. He said, I'm not to find out where she lived and who she is until it's time. I mentioned that before. Because you see, if I did that, if I knew that from the first dream, I would have found her within days. Have you heard of phone book? Remember phone book thick as this? Yeah. The phone book, look up the phone book. But what's her last name? That was somebody black. So, that's why she only told me M and L. What about her last name? Won't tell me. So the second one was someone I knew. She passed away. Yeah, she's one of the 3 acts. She told me it wasn't her, but she saw my future wife with a family. She said it started with an M, but she said she saw on the wedding cake that wrote, wedding cakes don't normally have person name on it, but why my name and her name on it? Wrote totally different than all the others in my reading on the ceiling. M and L. I think the road is either her nickname or had to be connected to for some reason. Road. Was it the theme of the wedding? Because that's what you see on in the wedding cake, the road. That's the mystery. It doesn't make any sense to me on that one. I get it. So I accept what she said. Okay. So life went on. The final 2 that told me, yeah, it started with an M and there's an L. But won't tell me if it's first and middle name or first and last name. None of them ever told me last name. Ever. Because the last name was a big help. Before you can do that, please do like, share, subscribe, get notification, and comment down below. Though I really appreciate to hear that from you. And what you suggested or what you have seen. If any of you had, vision about me and my future wife, please don't stop. Tell me. It really will be helpful. use help. Because that'll be helpful. Because like that, like the second one told me that I'm gonna have 3 kids. I had the first one before. The second one that told me that I did even ask, do we have kids? She said yeah. That's it. But the second one told me, specifically the first one, the girl, that confirmed my 2 years prior to that what she told me. I'll have firstborn daughter. And God told me her name is Isabella. Now that's different. Strange, God told me her name is Isabella, her daughter, but won't tell me my wife's name. Who is M.L.? M.L. The last name's app that I saw. Was it actually my last name? I'm talking about married name. I was thinking maybe what married name. I'm a little tired because worked hard doing all the wash. Clean up a little bit. I haven't had a chance to eat, make dinner, and I'm gonna have to make dinner. Alright, let me continue with it. It's not gonna be that much. I don't know who. Description really helped yet. I've done my math. I did all the calculations using the sort of like Drake equation. And I did everything, all that. What I did what maybe I should have write down, should have shown to you, maybe next time. But I will say that. There's 8 billion people. I cut them in half. Because the other half, the female. So I slice that in half to the 4. It's divided by half to 4 billion female. Then I divide that into Christianity. It's 1C, which stands for 1 billion Christian. But because if that's the female, that's half of that, that's half billion female. Okay. Now, 50% of the women are married. So another half of that, I divide down to 2 billion women. Now, because it's the United States, and I'm not looking foreigner. No, that's U.S. That was I did that calculation years ago. Other people were really amazed about how I got my answer. Listen to that. Write it down, all that. Go back and listen to it. Write it down. You'll figure it out. Okay. 2 billion because now 2 billion women are Christian. Because the 4 billion. Excuse me. 1 billion. Now 500 million. Now half of that are married women. So that's estimated down to 250 million. Alright? Gets a little more complicated right there. Now you divide by 8. Why 8? It's because the age category from 400. That's why I should have done that on paper. You'll figure all that out. The 2 billion half of that. Alright, I did 250. Alright, divide by 250. 250 million divided by 8, 25, 3, 24, time, that's a little over 31 million women per category. Now, the reason with 8 is because from age 0 to 80, I'll eliminate a lot. That's 31.1 million per age. I've eliminated eliminated the childhood, the teens, the 20. Eliminated 40 and older. 40, 50, 60, 70, 85. 7. That's only 31 million. Now, divide that into the main 3 hair color. Now that's more complicated. There are more brunette than redhead and blonde. Okay, so that's 50% are brunette. Now, have that, the 31 to get, let's round off to 15.5 million brunette. But they just come down to 1. Watch. Now with that, to get the height, you have to calculate it from mostly average 4 feet 5 inches to 6 feet 5. Most of that to put the L there. You have to calculate by put the L. That's 100% put the L for that. But actually, I'm 25 because I'm 5 feet 2.5. My bride's right in those two. So you have to divide. Let's see. That's 2 feet different. 4, 5, 6 feet. Okay. That's 2 feet. But you have to calculate more complicated. You have to go by inches. 12 inches equal to a foot. Because it's already 4 feet 5. Let's say 4 feet thick. Okay. Right up to 6. Okay. A foot is 120 inches. That's 240 inches. But we're not going to do that. It's a lot more complicated for you. So let's just say it's only half of that. 7.25 million. In between 4 feet and 5 feet and a half. That category, that's 7.25 million. Now, this is all Christian, not secular Christian women. Their height, with black hair, brown eyes, you could probably get another half there. Because it's some blue eyes and green eyes with dark hair. Oh, they have that. It's about 3.5 million women. But I didn't count the United States. So yeah, I had to calculate that by putting down the population. We're 350 million. The world 8 billion. If it was 1 billion, it would have been 10%. It's a lot less than that. Let's say 3%. Alright. 3% of 3.5 million. Down to 1 million. 1.05 million. Now you gotta go down to, does she know sign language? Likely she would be. That would do down further. Gotta remember this, I done this about 10 years ago. Something that would but I went down to knowing sign language. Let's say 10% of the population is down to from 1 million to 900,000 women that doesn't know. So that's down to 100,000 women. 100,000. Now, those are the population that know American Sign Language, black hair, brown eyes, pity, the age bracket that I'm looking for. Now, of course, they're all Christian, I have count there. 100,000 women. Now, you have to figure it out. The denomination. It's very difficult to figure you have to eliminate the denomination in America look for, like the Jehovah's Witness or the Mormon. And a couple of other, like the Catholic, they count that Catholic too. No. So I will have to say down to 10,000. Yep. Now, how are we going to get down to 1 at 10,000 with the no sign and everything? Yep. All the way down to that. Oh, wait a minute. I calculated 10% of the population in those signs. Yeah. That's down to 1%. That's 1%. Now, let's go down further. Well, it's been more than 15 minutes. Okay. The Drake equation is very different. Can I narrow it down to 1 that I'm looking for? How many? The Drake wants to know how many alien worlds that are habitable that have alien life. This is the pinpoint to the wife. Now, let's eliminate some that already have boyfriend who they're not spiritually in the Lord. That's 0.01%, same population of the deaf that know Jesus Christ. Alright, 10,000. Let's get down to 1%. It's down. What? Okay. I get 100 right there. 100. How many really does love me? You know that answer. 1. They read in scripture. one wife. Got to know the formula. You don't need to do all that. And I realized that's it. Yeah. One. There's 100 of those possible. But one. This is based on 1%, not 0.01. 1% of 100 is 1. So there's your answer. I'll go through the formula later without being on, so I can figure it out there again. I have the piece of paper back in Syracuse, somewhere on those piles. But that's what I did. I absolutely did that. It's amazing how I came up with that answer. 1 on it. Got on it. So you see, we're all only blessed with one. Not many wives. No, it doesn't work that way. And that's probably why we all have a hard time, because those men take more than one wife. Excuse me. It doesn't belong, those wives don't belong to you, man. One it. Not 3, 4, 5, 10. Almost 300. No. One. If you all do that equally and being fair, likely I will have one. Already. Now, this count does not include Borgen. I probably will get that same result. 1. If I reformulate it and include around the world. But the answer will come out the same. 1. You hear the saying like the one on Star Trek. One outweighs the many, and the many outweigh the one. I'll never forget that. It was on Star Trek. The one that Spock gave up his life to save the Enterprise. Yeah. What? The numbers are saturating, but it came down to 1. Alright, let's move on. You kept saying down there. So you can see, listen to yesterday's description. How many would have that? And how many true Christian? And how many know sign language? How many that fit all the description? The skin, the hair, shoulder length, the height, my height. How many have my height? I mentioned that, but really have to, I didn't really break down the height. There's so many of those inches. Really, what I did remember was 1 inch shorter, 1 inch taller than me. I calculated that, and I got that lot smaller number. Still came out with 1. Yep. It's amazing. It came out just down 1. The formula for one man to have one wife. All the math equation. My ex-wife was shocked when I was just playing with that. And my friend, we went out to eat. They were shocked too. I couldn't believe it. He knew about the Drake equation because he's so big in paranormal stuff. But anyway, so I twist a little bit into my equation. Just 1. But Drake probably absolute deal. Because in one movie they did that correctly. Because I read about it. After I watched this movie, it's called Clara. Real life husband wife played the role of the college professor, and existed, lived with him, but they fell in love and all. Well, anyway, very good movie. A lot of true science into it. They mentioned the Drake equation. So, yeah, that's the one. You know, we will hear stuff saying, she's the one. That's the one with the formula. So, praise the Lord. That's all I can say about that for now. Enjoy watching other videos that I have on, like the Lord's Club, Because Ministry, Sermon Series. I have ASL. You want to learn the ASL? Never know you're the one. Learn ASL. What's the other one? It's, I have a new one. It's called Bless the Nation. So, that's the sermon series. I'm at ICAP. International Commerciality Preservation. Got that. ICAP. Well, alright, that's it. God bless.